I need to start this episode with a warning to parents. This Christmas episode may not be suitable for young children for reasons. One of the risks of having your son as a guest on your podcast is that he might be a little too truthful.
I don't know. We're not really usually like the kumbaya family and like Christmas.
We don't like each other at all.
We have a lot of fights. It's okay. Like the kids. Yeah.
Luckily, I've never claimed that we're a picture-perfect family. But overall, this is an episode that validates all the work we parents put into making holidays magical as these teens share their favorite Christmas traditions, from sibling sleepovers.
All of the kids would get piled into one room, and we all watched the Polar Express together.
Oh.
To our favorite jolly old elf.
And we would make the cookies, and she would let me make them, so they tasted terrible. These were like the worst cookies you've ever tasted. And we would be like, "Here, Santa," and they'd always have like bites out of them. So
Santa.
Poor soul was eating all of these terrible cookies.
And some beloved Christmas songs.
Is it called the Christmas song? Like chestnuts roasting?
Yes.
That's my favorite one.
The result was a delightful conversation with music and merriment and all the Christmas cheer.
You guys can all react. Like, if you've seen something, you can... Yes, just like that.
Welcome to the Family Lab podcast, where we investigate all things parenting and home management. I'm Whitney Archibald. As parents, we work so hard to make holiday magic for our families, but sometimes it's hard to know which ones are actually the most meaningful for our kids. So I thought I'd go straight to the source and invite 5 fantastic teenagers onto the podcast to see what their favorite Christmas traditions are. And to answer one of the most burning parenting questions, is that elf really worth the bother? You'll have to excuse some of the technical difficulties in this episode. It was actually really hard to set up my studio to be able to have all these guests, and I ended up having to move to my son's bedroom to avoid weird echoing, but we do our best. Let's start by having each of our teens introduce themselves. We've already met Miles, my second child, but we'll start with him.
Hi, my name is Miles Archibald. I'm a senior. My graduating class is 2026.
So hi, my name is Emmy. I'm a junior this year, so graduation year is 2027.
Hi, my name is Shalom Richardson, and I'm a junior.
My name is Ben Halliday. I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Bailey. I graduated in May of this year, and I'm now a freshman at BYU, Idaho.
Bailey has also been working as my assistant producer this year and is the only reason I was able to add video at all. She's going to be leaving us next month to serve a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Oregon, and I'm going to miss her so much. So, of course, I had to have her on the podcast before she leaves, and we actually started with her. I asked everybody to go around and share one of their favorite Christmas traditions.
My most favorite tradition is that every year we create a Christmas family movie.
Oh.
So it changes theme each year. I think this year it's Wicked themed. Last year was, we did like Great British Bake Off, like the holiday ones. We've done Polar Express. We've done Jurassic Park. Just a whole bunch of them. And so it kind of started with my dad and his family. I think like when he was in college, he kind of did that. And then we just continued the tradition. So we kind of pick a theme each year. It's like complete improv. There's no script. There's just a general theme and idea, and then like of how we want it to start and end. So it's just a lot of fun every year that we kind of all film this really funny video together. And then we have one for like every single year throughout.
That's awesome. So do you watch the other ones every Christmas?
So we'll pick our favorites every year and like rewatch them and stuff. And so I think it kind of depends. There's some of the newer ones that are more fun. Like we did take on like a Hallmark Christmas movie. So we added in like all the cheesy like stereotypes and like stuff. And then also I think some of our favorites are like the ones when we were all like, we were all littler. So I was like, there's like ones of me when I'm like 2. And so I think some of those are favorite just because it's fun to look back on those.
That is an awesome tradition to start out with. That is so great. So when everybody lives in different places, how do you do it? Just when you all get together?
Yeah. So when people are on missions, they have a small role. So we like, while we're on like the Zoom call, they kind of we film their part there. So they're still a part of the movie. that's been with like my brother and my sister. And like this year, everyone's going to in-laws for Christmas. So at Thanksgiving time, we're filming it.
Oh, awesome. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, who has another tradition you want to share?
I can go. So ever since I was younger, it's kind of been me, my mom, and my brother for Christmas. And as long as I can remember, we've always had the elf come around Thanksgiving. And my neighbor used to like come over and really help like just make this elaborate. And we would put it everywhere and it would just go everywhere. And I remember when I was younger, I got in huge trouble for like touching the elf. And so we had to have like a talking to about Buddy the Elf, because that's what I named it when I was like 3 years old. But then the elf always helps us pick like a Christmas movie. And so it's either something that's stereotypically like a Christmas movie or just a new movie that came out. And my grandma and usually my great uncle will come down and we'll all have Christmas Eve dinner together, and my grandma will bring presents and we'll open those, and then we'll all watch the Christmas movie together. And it's really something fun that I've always done when I was little, and then as I've gotten older, and we still take this time to get together and watch a movie and just sit together. And then I'll get matching PJs. I help my mom pick them out, and we all wear them the whole day, Christmas Eve through Christmas Day.
That's awesome. So I have questions. So did you guys as kids helped move the elf different places, or your neighbor like secretly did it?
So my mom would always move it like in the mornings after it came. But the first time it would come, it's like one of our really close neighbors, but she had a son who was like 7 years older than I was, like between 5 or 7 or something. And he would always go over like the week before and get stuffed animals from our room. And like it would be this huge thing, and it would come through the garage, and all the stuffed animals would be out there. And I remember being younger and just thinking, where did this come from? Like, how did it get everything? And then as I got older, probably when my brother was in 7th grade, my mom was like, hey, like, here's the, like, truth about whatever, but she was like, let's keep the Christmas magic alive. And so we got to move the elf, and we would just hide it, and it became, like, a scavenger hunt with my family. And it was, like, whoever found the elf first got, like, an additional chocolate coin in the advent calendar or something.
Okay, so this is, like, a big debate in the motherhood world. Like, do we do the elf? Is it, like, too much to add to the holiday? But it sounds like it was a very magical thing for you, so worth it. Worth all the work we're putting into this.
Oh,
That's
it's definitely
great.
something I grew up with, and it just, like, still holds a special place in my heart. And we don't do it as much since my brother and I are teenagers, but it's something that we talk about, like, a lot, and it's still just part of our family and something that's always been really personal to us, so.
Okay, so I need to know we need to take a poll. How many of you had an elf? Or have an elf still?
I had one, but my family uses it to traumatize the younger ones.
Okay. Certain members of the family do that.
So we'll, like, put it on the stove or in the oven. And
Oh, I would have cried. You would have made me really
Yeah,
upset.
we've made Ezra cry a few times.
Well, it was when they made Ezra cry when they put it in the mixer, and then when he came and saw it in the mixer, one of them turned the mixer on with the elf in it. And
why did you turn the dang mixer on? Aww.
Was it you or Abel? I don't know.
That was me.
Miles.
Yeah, it was rough, and we have a video he'll show you after. But
Oh
yeah,
my God.
Do we have
Video.
we have a video.
Oh, we must, because
Yeah.
and then, like, we would, like, not touch it, but we'd, like, grab a fork and just, like, pick it up and then, like, chuck it.
And make him cry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my strategy was like, it'll be fun to let the older kids help with the magic, and then I don't have to remember to do it, and the older kids can have fun, like keeping the magic alive for Ezra. Well, that backfired a little bit, as you can tell. Anybody else with elf stories?
Well,
While we're on
my
the
family
topic.
takes it really seriously.
Okay.
Like, I've had an elf since I was probably 4 or 5, and every single year it's like something that strictly happens on December 1st. Like, we have to read the book the night before, and we always sign it as a family.
Oh.
And
I forgot about that book.
yeah, Yeah, the book. Because the magic, it won't start if you don't read the book. Like, duh. But, yeah, we take it really seriously. I remember when I was younger, my older sister, Araya, would always go up and, like, smack the elf, and I would just start sobbing. Like, I would go into a full-blown panic attack whenever this elf would get, like, touched, because I was like, oh, Santa's gonna, like, be mad at me and not put me on the nice list, and the magic is gone. So I would, like, whip up this potion thing of, like, sugar and cinnamon, and I would put it on the elf, so the magic would come back.
And
yeah,
it worked,
and my little sister, she's 13, but we still do the elf, and I don't even hide it. Like, my parents still hide it, and I'm like, okay, where is it this morning? And then I find it, and it's still, like, fun to make myself have that, like, childish wonder still and believe in it. It's still fun to wake up and find it, so.
That's fun.
That is so cute. And it's honestly very validating as a mother, because sometimes you're like, do they even care? I mean, you can tell when they care, but sometimes the elf forgets to move, and it's, you know, you have to, like, come up with some story or something. But it sounds like it might be worth all the fuss.
Yeah.
What about you, Ben? Did you have an elf?
Yeah, I did have an elf. We honestly just did stuff like put it in the chandelier or, like, put it on the toilet, stuff like that. So it's pretty low key, pretty chill tradition that we had. Not the deepest thing ever, but it was a really fun tradition to do.
Nice. Okay, we are ready for a new tradition. Does anybody have another one that they want to share?
I can go.
Okay. I'm nervous every time you talk, Miles.
I have that effect on people.
What?
Well, in my family, we don't really do Santa gives us, like, the, like, presents wrapped. We do Santa gives us what's in our stockings and around our stockings. Are you the same?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome.
Me too. It's funny.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
But it's like, it's kind of cool because it's like, I know that, like, the ones under the tree are from my family and, like, from, like people that I, like, personally know. And then, like, the stocking ones were always from, like, Santa, and those were, like, the big gifts. And, like, I don't know. It made Christmas just, like, a little bit more exciting because, like, instead of, like, the reveal of, like, unwrapping the gift, it's the reveal of just, like, looking around the corner and, like, there's just, like, a ton of stuff, like, just lying on the couch. And I, like, which one is mine? Which one is, like, my siblings?
So does anybody Santa wrap?
Yeah, so Santa for us would always be like, those were the gifts we could open in the morning before my grandpa would come over.
Okay.
And it was always wrapped with, like, different wrapping paper, and it was, like, silver and sparkly. And I remember I found it in, like, the basement cupboard one time and, like, lost my mind because I was like, what is Santa's wrapping paper doing here? So I asked my mom, and she was like, oh, he just stores it here, like, he's at a room at the North Pole. But yeah. And
you totally bought it, huh?
Oh yeah, totally.
Awesome. Okay, what about other people's Santas? Do they do it in a different way?
Some years my Santa would, like, hide the gifts around the house or, like, put it under a blanket so we couldn't find it, and, like, me and my little sister Noah would just start crying like, oh, Santa didn't come, we're on the naughty list. But then we would find it hidden around the house or under the blanket or, like, under the couch, and it just made it more, like, surprising and fun. And
last longer from a parent's perspective. Yeah. It happens so fast, and you're like, oh, we went to all that work, and then it's all done in, like, the blink of an eye. So totally. That's a good strategy to, like, make the fun last longer. I like it.
Yeah, no, mine's similar. And I'm gonna add that because I do have to go, but, like, it's just something that's always been, like, magical. I remember my brother and I also used to set up our iPads and, like, try to catch him. So my mom would come down in, like, a Santa costume and full Santa beard. Like, she went all out, and we would put them on the coffee table and make the cookies. And she would let me make them, so they tasted terrible. These were, like, the worst cookies you've ever tasted. And we would be like, here, Santa. And they'd always have, like, bites out of them. So
poor Santa.
Poor soul was eating all of these terrible cookies. But
that's amazing.
Wait,
okay,
so
well, before you have to go, do you have any other traditions that you loved? Whether it's on Christmas or just during the season.
Yeah, we have something, like, during the holiday season, specifically Thanksgiving, we actually have a tablecloth that we've had since before I was born. And every year, everyone who eats Thanksgiving at our house will, like, write what they're thankful for. And so we have, like, memories that everyone's been thankful for since, like, 2005. I remember my grandpa put, like, in 2021, he was like, I'm grateful that my family's safe and stuff. So that's something that we've always had there, and it's really cool to watch everyone just grow up and see what they're thankful for.
Oh, I love that so much.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else have one that they want to kick off a new topic of traditions?
I mean, honestly, my family, we give reindeer feed out in our front yard. We put oats, uncooked oats, in our front yard. We sprinkle them and just, like, throw them out. And it's the funnest thing ever. So we made a sign. It says reindeer feed, and we put it out in the front yard every year. I love it.
And you still do it?
4. Yeah.
I love that.
That reminds me of when, like, in elementary school, they'd give us Grinch repellent, and we, like, sprayed it, like, over our, like, front door so that the Grinch would come and take our presents.
I don't remember that.
And it totally worked.
I don't remember
The Grinch
that.
did not come. Did anybody else have Grinch repellent?
Yeah.
No.
I had that.
No.
We went to the same school.
I don't know why. I don't know which teacher gave you the Grinch repellent, but guess I didn't like it.
So the Grinch just came and stole all your presents then?
Oh, no.
I guess so. Maybe the Grinch came and took my presents.
You could have gotten. You probably would have gotten more every year without that.
Oh.
Well,
He owes
it's a
you.
shame. Okay, so I would love to know, like, how you guys found out about Santa and how that all went down.
So I was never really told that Santa wasn't real, ever. So I kind of just had to figure it out for myself. Something I would do every year is I would have these YouTube videos, because I was a YouTube kid. And
Me too.
it was these videos, it was like Santa caught on camera 24 times before Christmas Eve 2020, whatever. And I would always watch these videos, but I would never realize that it was like actors in costumes until I would look in the comments. And I would go down there and people would be like, oh, this was so cool how they made this setup and how the person had this costume. And I was like, wait, what costume? I was like, what do you mean? And so, Christmas 2020, it was actually December 1st. I was trying to catch my elves moving for the first time that year, and I had a camera set up, and I remember, like, they started to move the camera and, like, fly by, but then at one point, I saw my mom's hand making it, like, fly, and I was like, there ain't no way that that's actually happening. And so I went insane, and I was talking to my parents. I was like, was that you, or was that Santa? And they were like, well, like, it was probably just Santa. He was probably messing around. And I was like, interesting. So I did some internet sleuthing, and I found out for myself that none of it was real, and I have not been the same ever since.
And how old were you?
I was probably 11.
That's late.
Oh, hey, you lasted pretty long.
I'm
That's
a dreamer.
good.
Like, I believe everything.
Yeah, I love it. You know, that I didn't even think about how the internet can ruin Santa for people.
Yeah.
Like, curious kids, they can't, like, just rely on the elusive answers of their parents. They can go search for themselves. Aw, that's sad.
It is.
Okay, what about you, Bailey? How'd you find out?
So I think I was 9 or 10 or so. I don't remember the age, but my siblings are 11 and 8 years older than me. So they'd already like done this a couple times, but it'd also been a little bit. But for me, I wasn't like questioning it, but I definitely don't think I was like as big of a believer at that point. So for me, it wasn't like heartbreaking to be like, no,
Yeah.
like Santa's not kind of at that age where it was like still fun, but not like as big of a deal. But then I just remember like my siblings coming in and they're like, oh yeah, so you just heard about like the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, like everything.
You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah. And so like they're like, oh yeah, just have like, and so then I found out like Santa, Easter Bunny, and Tooth Fairy, all of it in like 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
That's a lot. Okay, what about you boys? Do you remember?
I can go. So I was in 3rd grade, and I was talking to my friends on how excited I was for Santa to come, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna like bring me so many presents, like I'm gonna get this and this and this. And then my friend, he goes, you know, Santa's more like a mindset. That's what my parents told me. Santa.
That's a good line.
And,
Never heard that.
and I was in 3rd grade, so I was like, what? So then I went home after school, and I was like, Mom, is Santa just a mindset? And then my mom went, what? And then like she was like, okay, I think it's time we had a little talk. And then she was able to very nicely tell me that Santa wasn't real. And then I bawled my eyes out for like a solid 15 minutes.
Oh.
I've had a lot of emotional reactions from my children when they
We,
find out.
a life of joy and whimsy was taken from us.
So sad. So sad. End of innocence. What about you, Ben?
I'll be honest. I think it was like, I was like 8 or 9 when my parents told me. It was water under the bridge, personally. Because
Okay.
I was like, as
Okay.
long as I get the same presents, I don't care who gives them to me. I don't
It's
care
all
who
about
gives them to me.
the
I just
stuff.
want the presents.
I think my biggest fear was that now that I knew that Santa wasn't there, he wouldn't like give me presents. Like my
Yeah.
parents wouldn't give me presents because I didn't believe in Santa anymore. And it was the same with the Tooth Fairy. Like I thought, like once I knew, then I would stop getting money from the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
Well, you barely got money anyway because your tooth fairy was really bad.
And,
I was
and
gonna
my
say.
and my
I
teeth.
started just going straight to my parents. I was like, I lost a tooth, and they're like, here's $1. Just like straight to the source.
Yeah.
And my teeth like never came out. Like,
That's true.
We had to use pliers for like 8 of them.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. But I would always play that game like, oh, you just were probably sleeping crazy. I'll come help you look. And then, oh, look, it's under your bed. So that was the game we played. But anyway. So, okay. Any others that come to mind?
Yeah, I go caroling every Christmas Eve with my family, to our neighbors, people in our church, and honestly, like, they expect it now every year. They're like, oh, when are you coming? Oh, our children are going to be in bed this time. They're going to be in bed this time. And like, we'll make sure our dogs are outside so the doorbell doesn't make them mad. Like, people plan
That's
their
cute.
evenings around, and this is Christmas Eve. They plan their evenings around
Wow.
us coming to carol, and it's the funniest thing to me. It's really sweet.
That's really cute. That's awesome. So it's just a crowd of you that go. Do you like just ring the doorbell and sing a song? Sing one song? That kind of thing?
Yeah. So it's usually my entire family, when we can, like, get everybody or most people there to just go around and sing. We usually sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. We sing one or two, depending on how much we like the neighbor. I'm kidding.
Or how much they want you to keep asking for
Yeah,
encores, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cute. I like that you do it on Christmas Eve. So what does everybody else do on Christmas Eve? We heard what Emmy does, but what does everybody else do?
So I grew up my whole life in the church because my parents were worship leaders forever. And
Awesome.
so for as long as I can remember, every Christmas Eve, I would be at church until like 11:30
Wow, yeah.
around then.
Dang.
Because they'd be leading services till late in the night. And so we'd always get home as late as possible, and Santa comes at midnight. Like, that's the whole thing in my house.
Oh,
And so right
fun.
once I'd get home, I would like rush, decorate like 3 cookies and put them by the fire with a glass of milk and carrots for the reindeers. And then I would go to bed as fast as possible. And then we also used this Santa tracker called NORAD. And so I'd always call them and I'd be like, hey, where's Santa? And they'd be like, well, he's in Canada, but he'll be there soon, so you might want to go to bed. And I'm like, okay, good idea. So then I go to bed and...
Oh, so you called instead of just looking on the internet?
Yeah, I would always call them, and I still do that. So I would try to go to bed as fast as possible and, like, listen to the last few Christmas songs with my little sister and then fall asleep. But it was always late. That's always what I can remember after church. And so now, even though my parents don't really sing on Christmas Eve anymore, we still, like, go out, look at lights, and get hot chocolate, and try to get home as late as possible so we can keep it the same routine.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Okay, Bailey, what do you guys do Christmas Eve?
Yeah. So we do it's a jam-packed night. Every Christmas Eve we would go up. We have like the big Christmas meal with everybody. Like my aunt's there and her family, my uncle's there, so it's like majority of that side of the family. And then we have a whole reenactment of the nativity story. Everyone's assigned a part, like and so we have a bunch of costumes that we bring, we all dress up. It's a full production.
Nice.
Of the nativity. And then after that we do like one gift on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And stuff. And so then after we do the nativity, we in age order open one gift. Usually they like it'll be something kind of pertaining like to like that you can do on Christmas Eve or something. So it's like maybe a game or like something like that, just so you can have something to do later that night. And then we do a pajama hunt.
Oh.
So usually there's some sort of game attached to it. Some years it's been like a Jeopardy. We've had like bingo, like a board, just like a normal board game. So it kind of varies on the year. But and then each family has their own matching pajama set. So like my family has all their matching, and then like my aunt's family has all their matching pajamas, and we take pictures from the Christmas tree. We also sing Happy Birthday to Jesus every year. We have a full cake. Like a full cake.
Who gets to blow the candles out?
I don't know. I think it just kind of like we all just kind of blow it out, so it's like everyone. And then on the ride home, there was like one of the like control towers or like something like had like a red flashing light, and so you can see in the sky and like you can't see anything else. So my parents would always joke, they're like, "Oh, look, there's Rudolph! Like we have to get home."
Nice.
But we'll then go look at like Christmas lights, and like we'll drive through different neighborhoods. And then before it was like you would like, put out the milk and cookies for Santa and whatnot. And then all of the kids would get piled into one room, usually like my dad's office or something. And we all watch the Polar Express together.
Oh.
Yeah. And then so basically while that's happening, like my parents or Santa, they would set up Christmas, because my mom was very much likes to like, we don't have any presents underneath the tree like throughout December. Like she likes to put them all out on Christmas Eve, so it's all like pretty, and then on Christmas Day they're like all there.
Nice.
And stuff. And so basically, we would get kind of like locked in. They had like a little jingle bell, but that was because my sister would sneak out.
There's always one sneak.
Yeah. Santa started wrapping presents the next year. So we all watch the Polar Express together, and we all like sleep in the same room. Now that there's like in-laws and all the people, we'll just watch it and go to like our own rooms and stuff.
Makes sense.
So yeah, so then that's kind of been our like Christmas Eve.
But you still watch Polar Express. That's really cute.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Christmas Eve, Miles. I'm always waiting to hear what he has to say if it matches mine.
Well, Christmas Eve, we usually at least read through the Bible when Jesus is born, and occasionally we'll reenact it. It depends on if we're with like little kids or not.
Yeah, well, we always did when you were little.
Yeah.
But except for the year that your dad was sick, and I tried to get you guys to do it, and it ended up with you guys marching around the room saying, "Defense! defense. Like, I don't know. You were like, you were all just chaos and like running amok, running in circles. And I totally lost control of you.
It's hilarious.
And then we always get pajamas from our grandparents. Like they get them for our whole like extended family. And like they're all matching. So like we get to take a picture of that and with everyone that's there. And then it hasn't happened for a while, but we used to all just sleep in the basement. And like we'd watch a movie and then go to bed, and then we'd all just be together like Christmas morning, and then we'd wait, and as long as one of us had a phone, we would like call up every like 30 minutes like, are you guys awake yet? Can we go get presents yet? So yeah, just that's really, I really liked that, how we all like just slept in the same spot and like had like Christmas Eve together, because like we're not really usually like the kumbaya family, and like Christmas,
we don't like each other at all.
we have a lot of fights. It's okay, like the kids. Yeah.
That's our Christmas memories.
Yeah.
No, there are some like scheduled Christmas fights, because
Yeah.
I always try to make it happen that we go looking at the Christmas lights and drive around. And there's always somebody who doesn't want to go, and we're like,
Me.
including, it's usually Miles. And so I used to just try to make everybody go and like, no, it's going to be fun. You will have a good time. But then like one grumpy person in a tight car ruins the whole thing for everybody. So I stopped making anybody come, and I just say, hey, we're going. Whoever wants to come is welcome. Whoever doesn't want to come is not even invited, because you're going to spoil it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
And then we started the tradition where we sing Silent Night in German while we're doing it, and we don't really know it, so we just make stuff up in German and sing. Yeah, Stille Nacht. We know that part. That's the part we know, and then the rest we make up. So that. But I don't know. Maybe Miles doesn't even know that tradition, because he always gets kicked out of the car.
I remember it. I remember.
Anyway, yeah. So Miles isn't invited on our Christmas lights tour because
I like him now.
Okay, you're gonna come this year?
Maybe.
Okay.
On record to put in at Miles just going Christmas lights watching.
And
So
maybe we'll have him drive and I'll navigate.
We did that last year or 2 years ago when I was getting my permit. And like I was doing my like schedules driving. And I was really bad with my left and rights. So it turned into a yelling match between you and me.
Oh.
And I was like, I thought I went left, but I guess I went right. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're right. We've been there, done it. Okay,
Yeah.
so yes, a scheduled fight every year. There's always somebody.
But from Miles specifically is
But
what it
mostly
sounds like.
Miles.
Every year sounds like Miles takes the fight over something.
Miles ruins Christmas every year. No, I'm kidding.
Miles.
Okay, so the other thing we do Christmas Eve is that what do we eat, Miles?
Oh,
Every Christmas Eve.
we have shepherd's pie. Because of like the shepherds. And then we have angel food cake for dessert. To signify like the angel. Which is, I love shepherd's pie. It's like my favorite.
Real.
And it's
That's
simple,
so
and I can make it the day ahead, and so
Heck
that
yeah.
I'm not too busy on Christmas Eve, because
And
there's a lot to do.
Angel food cake is good too.
I agree.
It's true. It's true. Okay, Ben, what do you do on Christmas Eve?
Oh, I mean the caroling, yeah, but we also
that,
do a reenactment of the nativity every single year without fail. I'm always Gabriel, a shepherd, and someone else. I lucky forgot. We reenact the nativity. We hope that because our family is pretty big that we'll have a new child in the family, or a child who can be the baby Jesus every single year. So hopefully my brother or one of my sisters will have another child. My brother can get married soon, who knows. But yeah, we always hope for
A real
a lot
baby.
of people. Yeah, a lot of people and that baby to be there.
That's cute. Very cute. Okay, well, so it's probably time to start wrapping up, but let's do kind of a lightning round. The first question I have for the lightning round is favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, Home Alone.
White Christmas.
Also, White Christmas.
Either the Santa Claus movies or Year Without a Santa Claus.
I've never seen Year Without a Santa Claus. Do we need to add that to our list?
I think it was made in like the 70s or 80s. It's like the claymation style. It's the same people who did like the Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah.
Like that style. It's the same people, I'm pretty sure. But
oh, how did I miss that in my childhood? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, so ours growing up was, we watched the same Christmas special. It was an Andy Williams Christmas special that we had like recorded on a VHS with all the like CBS kids. So like all the kids from the Cosby Show and Punky Brewster and all those people. It's pretty great. Like they're singing and dancing and
wait. Is that
You've
the
seen
one where
it.
it's like,
yeah,
we gotta find Santa Claus?
Yep.
And like,
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
We're going on a search for Santa Claus, the one with the ho ho ho.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Maybe we'll have a viewing this Christmas, guys. You can see it. It's great. We'll watch Bailey's movie and we'll watch that movie.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Okay, next one. A memorable Christmas gift that you received.
Shoot. I was really into snap circuits, and my mom got me like this big honking box of them, and it was awesome.
I got a drum set when I was about 10, and I eventually resold it because I got too big for it. But yeah, I really loved that thing.
I was given a book where it was like a playwriting book, and I wrote a bunch of musicals in it, and it was really, really cool. And I still have it, and I like look back through it, all the stuff I wrote. It was really fun.
That is a very like customized, specific, awesome gift. That's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think for one that comes to mind is I got like, I think when I was like 10 or something, I got like a hot, like pink and purple bike for Christmas. And so it was like and I had it for years after. So, I mean,
awesome.
bikes are just a classic.
Did it have streamers and a basket and everything?
I don't think it had I think it might have had streamers. I don't think it had a basket though.
Okay.
But it had like the things on the back so like a friend could like ride on it with
pegs.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome. One that comes to mind for me is I just really wanted a day bed, which I don't know if you guys know what a day bed is. Like it's like could be a couch during the day and then you're sleeping in it at night and has a trundle bed. I wanted that thing so bad, and there it was Christmas morning, right in the living room, this big honking bed. I was probably like 10 also, and I would decorate. It's probably the only time in my life I've made my bed is I would just like make that day bed look so great in my room that I shared with I think I shared it with like 2 of my sisters, so it was a crowded room, but I had my day bed, and we pulled out the trundle for my little sister. So, pretty great. Pretty great. Okay.
Is it the one that they still have?
No, it's long gone. But it was beautiful. It was amazing. Okay. What's another good lightning round question?
Favorite holiday drink?
Are there that many? With
like
eggnog and wassail.
Sprite cranberry.
Wassail, Sprite cranberry.
We're a commercial for Sprite cranberry now.
Please sponsor us.
Sponsor.
Wait, do the thing.
Yeah.
I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear.
It's the happiest time.
Thirstiest.
Oh, thirstiest, my bad.
Thirstiest.
That one. Anywho's.
Oh, favorite Christmas song. Let's do that.
Ooh.
You can sing it or say it.
White Christmas. It's a classic.
That's a good one.
You took mine, bro. White Christmas as well.
Okay.
Mine is probably just, is it called the Christmas song? Like chestnuts roasting?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
That is so good.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
Do you have a
say, I think,
favorite, Bailey?
the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
that is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, now I asked the question and didn't even think about it. I love "Oh Holy Night." That gives me the chills. That's such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite, but I might think of another favorite later. It is not. It is not Santa Baby though.
Santa baby.
Yeah, I can't stand that song.
Okay. Most annoying Christmas song. Is it
Ooh.
all that one? Or is
I
there
saw
more?
Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I hate that
It's so
song.
Oh.
bad. Oh
Run,
my
Run,
gosh.
Rudolph.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
I don't
one.
like that song.
Low key.
Okay.
It's
Do
really
you have a least
annoying.
favorite, Bae?
No, I think I agree with those two.
They're just gross.
Yeah.
They just make me feel bad.
It's overstimulating.
Ooh,
Stresses me out.
the hippopotamus for Christmas.
Oh,
Honestly, I just had another idea of one of my songs, my favorite songs.
Okay,
The
what's
Snow
it?
Song from White Christmas. Snow.
Oh,
Snow.
I want to
yeah.
wash my hands and face and hair with snow. I love that song.
That's a good song.
That is a regular song. Anytime it snows, it's a
Our
we
whole family,
all break into song.
yeah. It's just snow.
Snow.
Yes, that's a good one. Yes, and a great movie. I'm glad you guys are watching the classics. It makes me
Yeah.
very
Of
happy.
course.
The classic ones
Okay.
are better. Like now it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, Santa won't give me stuff, so I'm gonna go shopping. Like that one Noel.
No, always.
With
Yeah.
Anna
Oh no,
Kendrick?
it was like
Yeah.
Amazon was taking over. Like
Yeah.
Amazon
gross.
is now taking over in place of Santa.
It's just weird.
Like,
Yeah, gotta love the classics. Well, this has been so fun. I love hearing about all your traditions. Maybe we end it with everybody just saying Merry Christmas at once.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you for listening to the Family Lab podcast. I have a plethora of other Christmas content from past years that you may want to check out, including How She Celebrates Christmas, an episode with moms talking about their favorite traditions, another one from one of the most Christmassy moms I've ever met called How Beth Millward Does Christmas, and then a couple of great episodes about service called How She Serves Family and Friends and How She Serves Her Community and Beyond. I'll include links to each of those episodes in the show notes. Special thanks, of course, to Bailey Blake for all her hard work this year and to my assistant, Kimberly, as well. And as always, special thanks to my mom, Susan Singley, for playing the theme music to this podcast. She used to play this song all the time when we were growing up, and to me, it's the soundtrack of motherhood.